Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm part of Backscratch Theatre, and I was part of the three-person team that wrote the initial application, and we wanted to do it because like 4/5 of the company have worked together for years and years as part of, well, first of all, part as a youth theatre, and then subsequently we all went off and we all did our different training, and we've freelanced and we've done this and we've done that. But what we really wanted to do is bring it all together and work as a company of friends, with each with their own specialty. And we thought it'd be really nice to bring it back to the place where we started, and the way we did it, we invited everybody we knew, and we shook a lot of grapevines, and everybody came in to do an initial play day, and we tried out all the material we were going to use, which is all folk music, and it's all wonderful and mythical and magical and dark. And from that, we came up with our 5 team members, and from there we started looking at all of the songs from the area, and we pulled out the things we like, and then we started to dress up and really start to work the material into something that we could push towards a show. And then with the help of some excellent mentors like Julie Ward of Jack Drum Arts, and John Cobb from Theatre Sans Frontières, Jerry Flanagan, and Ben, our director, who you'll see on the film, I'm sure. We started to pull something together that was, well, from our point of view as performers, really quite magical. And we've just finished our first Scratch performance, and the feedback that we've gotten makes us feel like this could be a goer. So we're really just trying to push this forward. We're trying to get our ideas and our style and our theatre out there, so we can tour it, so we can make a living from the thing that we enjoy doing so much, and bring what we enjoy to people who will in turn enjoy it. And it's just magic. Don't stop the magic.
I'm Jack Burton from Backscratch Theatre, and I am the chief musician in the company, the musical director, if you want to call it that. I've been arranging music for the show which we have just performed this evening, Any Good Thing. That's the working title. And myself and Laura have been working on this project for about half a year now. We received funding from the Arts Council and have put it to very good use, I feel. Bringing in 3 other performers and a number of practitioners to help us develop our skills and develop a show based on local folk songs from the northeast of England. We're really interested in the stories behind the songs and how they came to be written. I think that's a key thing for us, is why were these songs written and how did they get written. We are currently in a state of limbo because we have used up all our money so far, and we are now looking to secure more funding to take this project a step further from an embryo of a show and move it into a full production that we can tour around the country. We would like to tour to anywhere that would take us. We'll go in any venue. If it's a church hall like this one, if it's a village hall, if it's an outside festival, if it's a proper theatre with lights and black box, we would love that. We just want to do it, and we are really, really, really excited about what we've made and about what we could do in the future.
My name is Katie Tranter, also known in some circles as Bunny. I got involved with Backscratch. I came along to a play day back in June, where we played some folk music and shared some stories and played around. We've been doing some research and development, and we're all really interested. I've always been really interested in folk music, and all the best folk songs and stories have actually come from Northumberland and from County Durham. So it's been really interesting exploring some of those really weird stories. Some of them are really weird, some of them are really beautiful, some of them are really horrible. So yeah, as an actor, it's a really interesting project. It's a lot of music. Luckily, I'm an actor musician. I play accordion, saxophone, concertina, some other bits and pieces as well. So it's been really interesting developing my skills as a musician as well as an actor. And I'm really looking forward to taking it, to doing some rural touring. I really want to get out there and get in some village halls and share all the exploring we've been doing and sharing what we've found. I guess the stories that are actually behind the folk stories. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Tom Burton, and we just finished the show, and I think it went really well for a first performance, and also for a first performance that isn't finished. We've been working for about 3 weeks, and we've got an hour and 20 minutes of material, which I think is pretty good for what we've managed to do. And we've worked with 2 different devisers or directors, and actually one thing about this whole process has been that even though we've had people coming in and sort of devising and directing us, that actually it's always sort of been a group, it's always been the ownership of the group, really. And I think that that's important to take on board, because these songs are ours, and it's important that we feel ownership for them and that we want to tell them again, because there's no respect. There's no respect for the past, or there isn't enough respect for the past, and actually we can learn a hell of a lot through these stories.
Hi, I'm Michael Daines. I'm with Back Scratch Theatre. I got involved with the project, I would say, about a month and a half ago. I got asked to be involved in this project that we're doing now. The project's had a lot of work done to it, and I think that's fantastic. We've had a lot of outside help. From John Cobb originally came and worked with us, helping us all work together as an ensemble. And then we had a week of workshops together. We all ran a workshop for each other to try and hone our skills a bit and things that we might want to involve in the project. And then from there we had Jerry Flanagan, who's a clown by trade, come in and help us with the devising of the show, and we had a few songs ready for him already, and he took those songs and we created a lot of different scenes, some which we used, some which weren't.
Hello, my name is Ben Gwalfmy, and I am an actor, maker, writer and worker. I'm also a director. In that maker title comes the term director as well. And I have been the director for the past week, working with Back Scratch in the old church in Bristol. I knew Back Scratch because I knew Jack Burton. We worked together back in 2008. He was the sound designer for my first ever proper play that I wholly wrote and directed on my own. And he knew my work, he'd been keeping tabs on what I was up to, and I'd been keeping tabs on what he was up to, and we'd been meaning to work together for some time. And when the opportunity arose, he said, come and work with us on our show. He explained that they'd been working with various people and they'd devised a certain thing, and now they wanted a director, an outside eye, to come along and to guide them and to aid them and to do what needed to be done to make what was a rough assortment or a loose assortment of things into a show for a scratch night, so that it wasn't needed to be an absolute show, but as good as we could get it to be.